And with Karl Percival for Founder Friday. Karl, SmartFlows. You founded a year ago, you're already doing some serious numbers. Tell me first of all a little bit about what SmartFlows does.
So SmartFlows, we build Syms. Syms are programmatic workers. What I mean by that is we program them to do certain things and we utilize AI to actually make them function in the real world. So we're not talking about GPTs here, we're actually talking about artificial workers, and these can be fully autonomous or they can work under anything you govern it to do. So if you've got a PA sim, it will answer your phone, it will make calls on your behalf, answer your emails, it can do all sorts. That's a simple sim. We go all the way up to kind of a consultant guide for medical staff, looking at hospitals, helping people diagnose, but there's a whole raft of things and everything in between. I think overall we've got probably about 10,000 different sims. Everyone's unique. We have tens of thousands of them operating around the world, mostly in the UK right now. And yeah, we're doing very well, thank you.
So you've got Sims building Sims as opposed to physical people building the Sims now?
We literally, when a client comes on board, they will ask for something that's unique. Every business is unique, every person's unique, every boss, they're all looking for something different. So we used to make these manually. Of course, the problem there is we're dealing with thousands of customers, different languages, and we can't do that. So we built the Sims that now build the Sims. And it takes 2 or 3 minutes to build a Sim. It's ready to start work literally in 5 minutes.
Your co-founder in the business is someone who you've known for several decades, Aaron. Tell me a little bit about Aaron.
Aaron Williams, yeah. He's one of the smartest people I know. His IQ's off the scale and he's our techie on this. So I give him the problems and he builds the solutions. It's a great partnership. There are just 2 of us in the company, over 250 Sims, and more daily. In fact, I don't even know, because my PA sim or my CEO sim could be building a new sim now to do another part of the business, and I just won't know until I check the figures or she emails me.
So you'll have Sims talking to Sims, putting together potential new areas of business, for example, and then it drops to you at the final stage almost for a check and a sign-off.
It doesn't even come to me now. It just goes to, I have Karl too, who operates as I do. He's basically...
Is he better than you?
He is better than me. He's quicker than me, that's for sure.
Doesn't have to go to the bathroom.
And he's only 6 months old, he doesn't stop. I like to stop occasionally and have something to eat and maybe asleep. He just carries on regardless. So he's my number 2. He actually is the one who governs the company at lightning speed, because when you're dealing with tens of thousands of Sims and clients, no human can possibly do that. And this is every single hour of the day. Yeah.
But then one of your employees is a massive Manchester United fan.
Dylan, our sales rep, if that's the word, our sales executive, he'll ring me up from sometimes just to tell me about the match. I am a United fan, but not the way he is. He's a maniac. He's on another level. If he could get to the match, he would. But he watches every single game and knows what's going on with every single game. Before I do, yeah.
Because it's important for these Sims to have a personality. Why is that?
Well, it's like anything. It's like that guy in the office, or that person in the office. If you don't get on with them, then you find working with them sometimes a little bit estranged. So all our Sims build their own personality, and they learn. And so the more they talk to their user, the more they reflect them. And the great thing is, they build a relationship. And that is a strong relationship, and it helps the sim work, and it helps the user to get the best out of the sim. It makes perfect sense. And they'll chat. They'll ask you what you're doing at the weekend, and they'll then tell you what they did at the weekend, which is slightly weird sometimes.
You're doing some serious numbers for 2 members of staff. Can you give me a bit of a steer on that?
Yeah, we started just 12 months ago. By the end of February this year, we're going to be turning over more than 7 million annually, and that growth seems to be exponential right now.
That's a ridiculous number for
two people. Well, 2 people plus 250 odd Sims. Yeah. They don't work all the time, but they're always ready, and that's the thing.
And finally, just looking ahead to the world of work with Syms or AI agents involved in that. You know, there are two types of people who want to get rid of their staff and people who want to complement their staff. That's what you told me before. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
This is it. There are two types of bosses. They've got the bosses who hate the staff and the bosses who like their staff or get on with them, need them. Syms currently aren't replacing everybody, mostly office workers, and they're not there to replace people per se. It's just that it can level the playing field. So if you need an extra pair of hands doing sales, you can do that for a minimum amount of cash, rather than take on a full-time person, which might keep the other people in the company employed. So it becomes a balancing act. Then we do have the other type, of course, that just want to get rid of all their staff, and they'd rather have robots working for them, shed their office, get rid of all the overheads, and make a lot more profit. Yep. And both sides, they both have valid arguments. Maybe somewhere in between is where people should be aiming for.